Fall is officially here and I want to welcome you guys to part 2 of my fall home refresh. In this video, we will be cleaning and decorating in the kitchen, dining room, and play area. So I'm excited to show you guys how I refreshed the space and spruced it up for the fall season. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you so much for coming back. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Whenever I'm decorating, I like to start with a clean blank canvas. It just makes things a lot easier just to have everything out the way. But we are going to start off with some light cleaning just to make sure that everything is spick and span before I start putting out the decor. And this year I'm going for a simple minimalistic look, but something that also makes a statement, but in a subtle way, if that makes sense. I really needed to get this sink cleaned. This is the prep sink, and it was looking a little grimy, and I hadn't thoroughly cleaned it this week. I'm using this spin brush that I picked up from Temu, but it's also available on Amazon. And I like to use this for the sinks because it just does a really great job at getting all the grime off and just scrubbing everything away. And it's super affordable. I think I might have paid like $6 or $7 for it off Temu, so I will link it below so you guys can check it out. And Colton cleaned the kitchen this morning after breakfast, but there were still just a few things that needed to be put away, so that's what I'm doing now. Now I'm wiping down the rest of the countertops and also this little kitchen helper. We have had this for years. So this is for your toddler so they can be counter height if they're helping in the kitchen. We used it with Uriah and now Ezra, but usually he doesn't use it for the intended use. He uses it to get on top of the counters. So yeah, we've been trying to teach him like, son, you can't climb on the counters. But other than that, we absolutely love it. It's so convenient to have, so I'll link it below in case you guys are interested. And I'm going to move these things from the counter to the pantry just because it looks neater when there's not so much stuff on the counters, and I feel like I already have a good amount of stuff. Now we're just going to wipe everything down over here. Now let's get started with a little bit of decorating. I'm going to start with the island, and I'm going to use this vase. This is one of my favorite vases. It's from CB2. I love the texture on it, and it's fairly affordable, especially for vases because they can get really expensive. And the floral stems that I'm using, these are from Pottery Barn. I really think it's beautiful with just those stems, but I added in these two because they have that deep red fall color, and I just wanted to add a little pop of that. And I really wanted to add in the wood aspect, so I got this round tray from Target, and it's so multifunctional. I've used it for charcuterie boards and also for decor, but I just thought it would be really nice in the center of the island. And of course, y'all know I had to add a candle. This is Cinnamon Stick from Bath and Body Works. And I also added these little matches. I got those from Amazon, and I will have everything linked below. Now I'm gonna add these little towels to the stove, and I really wasn't sure how I felt about the white and orange one. So as you guys can tell, I just took them off because I just didn't like the way that it looked. And just to add in more of that fall look and feel, I added in this candle just to pull in more of that orange shade, and I got this candle from Hobby Lobby. And I didn't realize that Hobby Lobby sold hand soaps, so I picked this one up from there, and I wanted to add just a little pop of fall to this counter, so I just added this cute little pumpkin. And now I'm gonna clean the kitchen table, and I love to use this orange glow. It smells so good. It has a citrus fragrance to it, so I love to use this on all of my wood furniture, but I'm wiping this down so that I can decorate it. And of course, we're keeping the vibes really simple because this is the table that we use every single day. So we don't want it to be overdone. But I started off with this tray that I got from Hobby Lobby and also these flameless candles. And this is really similar to what I done last year. These floral arrangements I actually used on the table last year, but I just think it looks really nice and simple, but it gives you a nice pop of fall. So now moving on to the play area, and in here I really wanted to keep it fun and add some cute Halloween decor. The first thing I'm doing is spot cleaning the sofa because with two boys and a white sofa, it's just necessary that I spot clean it, and it also helps that the covers are removable so I can throw them in the wash at any time. And I always get so many questions about this table and chair set, so I will have that linked in the description box so you guys can check it out. It's super cute and I love the way that it looks in the space. And now we're gonna add Mr. Bones over here to the corner. I'm not sure how long he's gonna stay here. Ezra will probably want to pull him down immediately. And I'm gonna add some pillows to the sofa just to spruce it up a little bit. So this first one I got from Pottery Barn, and then these other two actually came from Target. And the little dino beanbags, I've been getting a few questions about these as well. They are super cute, perfect for your kid to just lounge in and watch TV. So I purchased them from Target. I got them online. I'm not sure if they have them in store, but I will link them below. Now I'm gonna start decorating this little console table, and everything that I'm putting on here is stuff that I've used in the past, but I mainly got everything from At Home and then also TJ Maxx. And here is the finished look. I thought it was super cute, and it just adds the right amount of Halloween to the space. It's not too overdone, but it's super cute, and I know that the boys are going to love it. So now that everything is clean in the kitchen and the play area, I'm just going to go over the floors and vacuum everything. I'm using my Dyson cordless vacuum cleaner, which I've had for years and I really love. If you haven't invested in a cordless vacuum cleaner, I highly recommend you do so. They are incredibly convenient because you don't have to worry about a cord, so it doesn't need to be plugged in, which means you can move from room to room, and it makes vacuuming so much quicker and hassle-free, and it's super lightweight, easy to move around the house, and I just absolutely love. It's really great for quick cleanup. So I'll definitely link some of my favorite ones below, but yeah, definitely consider investing in one if you haven't. Now moving on to the dining room. So this is pretty much everything that I had picked out that I was gonna possibly use to decorate in here, and I just had just a mix of different things, some old, some new. So I'm just gonna get everything off of the table so that we can get decorating. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do in here. We keep it pretty simple. We don't use this room a whole lot. So yeah, I didn't want to go too over the top, but since we don't use it a lot, I definitely could over decorate in here. So I might do something a little bit more spruced up later on, but for now we are just going to do something really simple. The first thing I'm going to do is clean off the table, and I'm using the same Orange Glow wood cleaner. I love the smell of this, you guys. It smells so good. I love the citrus fragrance. So the first thing I decided to do was add a runner to fill out the space. I wasn't really sure about the pattern. It has more of a country feel than what I normally go for, but I also added this cutting board and a vase, and I got all of that from Hobby Lobby. And I'm gonna go ahead and fill the vase, and I got the floral stems from Hobby Lobby. They have a lot to choose from, so if you're looking for some that are a little bit more affordable than like Pottery Barn or somewhere like that, definitely check out Hobby Lobby. So I decided to keep it more on the neutral side in here, but I really just was not feeling these, I don't even know what they're called, like almost kind of like pompous. So I just decided to take those out because it just was not going with the vibe that I had. So yeah, I'm just gonna take those out. Of course, whenever you're decorating, it's all about trial and error, because honestly, you guys, I just was not feeling this setup in the dining room at all. But I had been cleaning and decorating pretty much all day, and I just wanted to get it finished. So I just decided to go ahead and finish up with, you know, what I had going on so far. So yeah, I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. So I probably will end up changing it later on. It was just something about the runner that I didn't love, but that's the great thing about decorating. You can always go back and change it later. And on this side of the dining room, we have a built-in, and we actually redone this about 2 years ago. The one that we had was so dated, and I wanted to update it, and I love the way that it looks now. It really elevated the space. So I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating over here. I started off with this mirrored tray, and I got this beautiful picture from Hobby Lobby, and I added this little kind of pompous arrangement and also a candle. So it's very simple, but I really like the way that it looks, and it just adds a little bit more fall decor to the dining room. And to finish up, I'm just going to vacuum over the dining room, and that is everything for part 2 of this fall home refresh. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and as always, I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.